browse my fine selection.
If you've got the time to sell, I've got the time to buy. I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do. Hurry back, and bring more merchandise.
I have a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim... It's not true what they say about you and the Dark Brotherhood, is it?
What is it that you need? I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. Of course. You already saved Whiterun, but I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out? Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times? I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeard say... Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my path? I want to help you, Dragonborn, and I will, but I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry. Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon-trapping scheme, but getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen. Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons, and this war into the bargain. My men will be ready when you are, Dragonborn. You have a truce to arrange first, eh? According to legend, Jarl Ol... They say he shout... Numenex was the dragon's name. That's his skull decorating the main hall. Now, if you don't mind...
Aldwin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political...
I see. The dragon will lead you to Aldwin. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. Even the Greybeards must bend to... So be it. Tell Ulf, we will see if they still remember us. We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map. The old tales say you must find out how he does this before he regains his strength and returns. Sky, guard you. Your training deliver the message to the warring parties. If they will listen, I will do what I can to bring them to terms.
What was that?
You're the best. Can you be my mother? Dragon? Really? Was it big? Did it breathe fire? Oh wow, I knew it! I knew they were real! I have to remember to tell Papa. I don't want to talk. I shouldn't be. Mama says if I do, people are gonna ask. Maybe if I don't talk, they won't either. Thanks. Papa talks about it some. I wish he would. At least that way she'd have people to talk to. You would do that? That's great. You should go do it right now.
You hear the news? The Emperor has been murdered. Right here in Skyrim. By the gods. If the Dark Brotherhood can do that.
By the gods. Been up to the Blue Palace? It is a sight to see, even if it is filled with fops.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? Right, Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly. Watch yourself. There's something I can do for you? Perhaps direct you to the nearest prison? I suppose that's... Why don't you have... I suspect we might have use for some... Besides, I'm sure you're... He'd be insane to try. Speak with Legate Ricka. She will determine if... The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me?
That's not what... sir.
It ain't true what they say about you and the Dark Brotherhood. Is it?
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? You were one of the prisoners, if I... Why don't you have... I suspect we might have use for someone. Besides, I'm sure your being in prison was all a terrible misunderstanding. Speak with Legate Ricka. The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arm. They are getting to be a problem. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons. You may have a point. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Yes, fine. He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day
What do you need?
join his cause. Riften, Dawn's...
Is that fur coming out of your ears?
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from
I remember you. You were at Helgen with us. Come to join the war. Speak with Galmar. He handles the new recruits. I'm sorry to hear that. If you change your mind, speak with Galmar. What does bring you to me? It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want? I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs. And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
This war in earnest, then.
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with...
By the gods!
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. You know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You're not invited here. You're not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
I'm glad I finally got a chance to see this place.
I'm here because it's required of me.
Is everyone here?
But there's
Let's
nothing
get
to
this
be
started.
gained by talking to that murderer.
If you can arrange an end to the fighting, Dragon's Reach
And
is
so
at your
we meet
disposal.
again. But this time I know who and what you really are.
Take your seat, and we can begin.
We must make them see the danger, Dragonborn.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here
No.
in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
We're here to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, Let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well-fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink. Winterhold would allow us to directly threaten the rebel supply lines out of Windhelm. Better than nothing, I suppose. But Ulfric will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Markarth without a fight.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Shores, bones, where will these demands end?
Let's hear it.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. true sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for
This is
your
our
butchery
homeland,
at-
Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say? Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty and I would be recalled.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
Let's hear it.
We want the Pale returned to Imperial control. The traitor Skull the Elder will be replaced with a more loyal candidate.
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. So, Dragonborn, what do you say? As I expected, you favor your friends. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it Colovian brandy. These terms are still not acceptable.
You see what talking to them gets us?
Out with it, then.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this council. So be it. The Empire at least puts the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. Ulfric will allow Imperial troops to enter Winterhold. Courier will replace Kroldar as Jarl. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels. Everyone here knows that. But the Empire will accept them until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Delmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruf, I assume you are familiar with the
I'm afraid there's a
Dragonborn
problem.
plan.
A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is. That's all.
I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
We're counting on you to make this all worthwhile.
Remains, how
The
do
look
your
on Tullius's face
dragons
when
reach
the
at all?
Greybeard read the terms.
Well,
I'm
that's
afraid
an
there's a
excellent
problem.
question.
A
You
serious
haven't
one.
overlooked that yet.
I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is. All well and good, but did you know that he was Alduin's chief lieutenant in ancient times? Responsible for terrible atrocities. It's true that his crimes are long in the past, but justice does not count the passage of years. The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards, and then the Emperors. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a Blade prevents me from offering you aid and comfort. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burials. By calling the dragon with the voice, he's not compelled to. I think it's very likely that... indeed. Odaving. You'll have to speak out. I'm a little deaf by right here. Justice can be harsh, but Paarthurnax was the author of many atrocities during the Dragon World. True, he turned traitor to Alduin. Whether or not he has truly repented or merely acted to save himself, justice demands that he pay with his life.
We have nothing to talk about until Paarthurnax is dead. Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against. Here's the big picture. We can't afford to give Paarthurnax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master.
Did you need something? Shout for Odaving from the Dragon's Reach courtyard. Haven't you been...
There, he devours the souls of the heroic dead to feed his power. You must find his portal to Sovngarde before he returns stronger than ever.
You better be able to deliver, Dragonborn. I sacrificed a lot.
Will never rule Skyrim.
I hope this truce gives you what you need. It won't last. I hope this truce gives you what you need. It won't last.
I'll get my men ready. May the gods watch over your battles, friend. As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in
The Greybeards have arranged a truce between the Stormcloaks and Imperials. How long can such a thing last?
This was your crazy idea, huh?
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready. You do have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
Hear that?
Steady now. Keep under cover until it's down.
Nikra Ruubona in Sir Alduin, Renikra, many among ourselves, of course. Onslaught, he is Bindo Zuulost Ofan Hinland. Now that I have answered your question, you will serve you? No. Need Crosses. Only of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Indeed, Orin Britbro, I cannot leave here until you defeat Alduin, which you cannot do without my help. You have reconsidered my offer, Onikan Kron? You will release me, Roland, if in return I promise to take you to Skaldafen and stop helping Alduin? Onikan, and you free me, and I will carry you to Skaldafen.
Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited for such
I'm still amazed that your plan worked. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city.
Permit me to. A captive dragon. Just think of the possibilities. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join
Do
the
not
Mage's College
test
in
my
winter.
promise to the Dovahkiin.
You'll be the toast of Whiterun for this.
Most of them
Until
are
next
hardly
time.
painful at all to a large dragon such as yourself.
Hey, something to tell the grand... You sure about that? You want to let... Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again.
Surely you wouldn't be so scared.
Get ready to open the trap.
Or a small amount of blood.
This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
You're getting pretty good at this dragon fighting business. By all the gods.
Was nu? Dini dein Ruthi Astval. Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Zukbrit Oth, I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your end Amativ Mubokotin Stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Grifboth Akrin. I will look for your return. Or Alduin's.
Who's?
Look! Look!
Turn back, traveler. Terror waits within this mist. Many have braved the shadowed veil, but vain is all courage against the peril that guards the way. Near Giant's Gap, in the gloom before dawn, we then we stood and fought, our shield. But I never knew if night's end. Alduin, can you lead the way to where Shore's Hall waits, beckoning us on? I saw it fair when Shore. Hurry, before Alduin your life devours. Bring word to Shore. I'll try to hold to your hopeful purpose. Quickly, before this encompassing fog once more snares the world eater's net. is no escape. Courage is useless.
Look!
In life, I felled foes unnumbered, fearless in battle.
Look!
When I turn back, before he finds you.
Look! Look! Look!
What brings you, Wayfarer Grim? To wander here in Sovngarde, Soul's End. A fateful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare here at Sovngarde's threshold. But sure restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counseled your doom he foresaw. I am soon. The whalebone bridge he bade me guard, where welcome well earned awaits those I judge. No shade are you, as usually here passing. By what right do you request entry? Ah, it's been too long since, living or dead, by decree of shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. You fought well. I find you well. It is long since one of the living has entered here. Shore's favor followed, and your aid. Shore's favor has found you, Dragon.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shore's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim. The three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Far you've traveled, your trials long, to taste Sovngarde's sweet delights. Oh, I long to fight that foul worm.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, you'll hasten forth to smite the worm wherever it lives.
My disciples for 100 lifetimes, my heart is the way of the voice is neither wide Alduin nor easy. But if you stray from wisdom, then to Sovngarde you will not
shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater Fate drives you, fears you, but you follow your own path. We must drive away his mist, lest we wander into evil, and then unsheathe blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe. Seek ye food or song unending? Fighting, drinking, fellowship and boasting? Find welcome here.
Take your ease, let troubles fade. Why does Shore forbid us to face Alduin? I fear no worm.
My disciples still follow the difficult path. The way of the voice is neither wide nor easy. But if you stray from wisdom, to Sovngarde.
Alduin escaped us long ago. Today we...
The eyes of Shore were upon you this day.
Look! Look! Look!
There is no escape. Courage is useless.
Look!
Beware. The World Eater waits within the mist.
Look!
Turn back, before he finds you.
Look!
There is no escape. Courage is useless.
Look! Look!
There is no escape. Courage is useless.
Look!
There is no escape. Beware! The World Eater waits within the mist.
No?
Turn back before he finds you.
Look!
When Ulfric beware! The World Eater waits within the mist.
Look!
Cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
Look!
Shatter his power.
Look!
Again!
Look!
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
His power crumbles.
No?
Endless weight gives way to battle. Alwyn doomed. His death.
This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his summoned lord of his evil snare. They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever.
Our ancient debt for Alduin's reprieve is now repaid.
Even here, where heroes throng,
May
you
welcome
can
you
match.
again with glad friendship. This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his Sovngarde of his evil snare. They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever. But your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting. When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back. Tarry not too long. The land of the dead is not meant for mortals to linger.
Hail her with great praise!
I'll look for you, friend, when at last you return to Shaw's Hall.
Our ancient
The honor
debt
will
for
be
Alduin's
ours when we
reprieve
join
is
the
now
ranks of
repaid.
Sovngarde.
The long night.
When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back. Return now to Nirn, with this rich boon from Shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Surut fur Kanaran. The rocky hero spoke to Valkyrie.
Alduin Dilon, the eldest, is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been. Happy? No, I am not happy. Zeh mahi lost, ondul bormahu. Alduin was once the crown of our father Akatosh's creation. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right action in his pachlok, in the arrogance of his power. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz ach ochma. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same. Perhaps. At least it will continue to exist. Griklochlein. And, as you told me once, the next world will have to take care of itself. Fulnilos. But you have saved Goran. I feel younger than I have many an age. Many of the Dovahe are now scattered across Kizan. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vaxen, brightness of my Thun. But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Giovanni.
As for myself, you've proven your mastery twice over. Thuri Dovahkiin. Zu O Darling. Call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
want you sellswords out of my mind.
Watch your tongue, native. We'll leave when we're sure there's no Forsworn here.
When would that be, I wonder? When I sell my land to the Silverbloods?
The Silverbloods have made you a very generous offer for this pile of dirt. I suggest you take it.
So, life has brought you to Morthal, and to me. That which is unknown can create unease. Some fear our new resident wizard. As they grow to know him, they will accept. Time will prove me right. Rogar's house? My people believe it to be cursed. Rogar, many folk think he set the fire himself. Lust can make... The ashes were still warm when he pledged himself to Alva. On rumor and sift through. Should you prove him guilty or innocent, I will reward you. Rogar's fate is in your hands.
Helgi, are you a stranger? The smoke woke me up. Then it got cold, but I'm lonely. Will you... Okay, we have to wait for nighttime, though. I can't tell you. If you can find me first, I can tell you. Make Layla go away. Make Layla go away. You found me! Layla was trying to find me too, but I'm glad you found me first. Layla was told to burn Mommy and me, but she didn't want to. She wanted to play with me forever and ever. She kissed me on the neck, and I got so cold that the fire didn't even hurt. Layla thought she could take me and keep me, but she can't. I'm all burned up.
She's a vampire!
I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep for a while now.
She's dead. Layla. I thought she left to join the... She began to... In fact, the night she disappeared... Alva told me later. You think I... Ye gods! You think... No. I refuse to believe Alva had anything to do with this. There is no way you can prove it to the Jarl. I hope Alva is not what you think.
All I got sacred. That's a shout. Like the graveyards on the mountain.
Damn! Where'd you go?
All I hold sacred. That's a shout. Is it true what they surrounded you?
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me first.
Is Hrogar innocent or not? So it's true, the traitorous bitch. Morthal owes you a debt. Here, you were promised a reward for solving the crime, but I need one more favor from you. Morthal is still in danger. The journal mentions Movarth, a master vampire I thought was destroyed a century ago. I'll gather together some able-bodied warriors to clean out Movarth's lair. They'll be waiting outside for you to lead them. Until next time.
I do what I can to see that it...
Word is spreading like... All hail the Dragonborn.
I need to ask. Can't say I've heard of any law. I've got my eye on you.
Do you like magic? Valiant says I'm good at learning. I like learning about magic.
You are new to Morthal. You've not...
If you stand before me to accuse me of sacrificing children or eating the hearts of the dead, you may save your breath! I have done no such thing, nor do I intend to. I simply wish to live my life in peace. The people of... If they choose to fear me in their ignorance, that's their choice. But it will not change what is true.
Till next time.
I'm just a poor man trying to make a living. They may be cowards, but I'm not. I'll go with you. I suppose you're right. Go, and avenge my Laylet for me. Aye.
The mill is my responsibility, and that's what I care about, that's all. Understand?
never should have come here.
Did you hear something?
You can't beat me!
Boost!
Sure! Have mercy on you!
You should have stayed in your precious forest.
What was that?
No sign of him.
Never should have come here.
Mother's calling me. It's time for me to sleep now. I'm so tired. Thank you for making her feel better.
In the ancient tongue, you are Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
Well, look at you. By the 8, I didn't... Now maybe we can take this as a token of our gratitude. There is room in my court for a new Thane. However, I could only grant the title. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane. Good luck. Until next time.
I know Thieves' Guild armor when I see it. You're not fooling anyone.
Oh, do come in. I hope I have what you need. If you need any alchemy supplies, I'll do my best to provide them. Assuming I haven't used... No. I just often don't have much to do. Next thing I know, I've used up most of my stock. I picked up the tray. She had a book with her. Song of the... Really? I'd be happy to show you a bit about herbs if you find the book. Ah, so you're an alchemist then? Aye.
Please don't mind Yorick. My brother is sensitive. We were taking him to the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun, just so the healers could make sure... Are you heading to Whiterun? Could you Thank you.
Divine smile on you, friend. Good to meet a prospective bard. The college treasury's a bit thin right now, but I can show you some tricks I learned from my days with the army. Be careful.
Little
You might
filcher.
find more than just King Olaf's verse in Dead Man's Respite.
I have faith that you'll return with King Olaf's verse. And I
Hey,
wish you luck
hands
in
off.
finding the verse.
It takes two things to be a good teacher. The first is... Only reason I'm so good with a lute is because I'm old. It takes a lifetime to master.